Hello YouTube! Welcome to my channel. This YouTube channel provides you with wide-ranging information and stuff related to Korean dramas. Today's video will discuss episodes 1 and 2 of the Korean drama, The Golden Spoon. This drama is aired every Friday and Saturday at 10 p.m. on MCB. Without further ado, let's get started. Lee Seung-cheon is a bright high school student from an unfortunate family. His outstanding academic achievements paved his way to one of the South Korean elite high schools, which only rich and famous families can afford. As the poorest student, he's accustomed to his friend's bully. There's nothing he can do, since the school authority will side with the bullies, no matter what. His circumstance drives him to get out of poverty. He takes a part-time job and studies in between his work. He can manage to pay his personal and family bills. He became disappointed by his father's lack of taking family responsibility. On one occasion, Seung-cheon's fatherhood when a debt collector came to see him. His father is a webtoon writer. Seung-cheon's motivation became stronger when he learned that his friend, Park Jin-suk, and his family committed suicide due to poverty and debt. Hwang Tae-young, a handsome student, is the wealthiest student in his school. He is the son of a reputable corporation owner. It seems that he has a happy life that makes his friends jealous. In academic achievement, however, his is not that great. He spends most of his time reading webtoons. Tae-young's father is a strict and disciplined person. He often assigns Tae-young additional homework to analyze South Korean business to make him accustomed to business life. His father hopes that someday, Tae-young will take over his family business. This additional assignment is a burden for Tae-young regarding his mediocre academic ability. Tae-young is a generous person. His generosity allows Seung-cheon to make a little extra money. He knew Tae-young had frequent assignments from his father, so Seung-cheon offered to fulfill his task in exchange for some cash. After observing Tae-young's daily life for a while, there is a desire for Seung-cheon to live a life like Tae-young's. One day, during his trip to Tae-young's house, Seung-cheon met an old lady who offered him a golden spoon. The old lady said, "Buy this spoon. If you use this spoon 3 times at your friend's house, his parents will become your parents." This golden spoon would allow him to make his dream come true, so he bought it immediately. Seung-cheon also learned that a generous Tae-young often invites his friends to his dinner. That day was the first opportunity for Seung-cheon to use his golden spoon. On the second opportunity to use his golden spoon, Seung-cheon asked Tae-young to have dinner at his house. Unfortunately, at that time, Tae-young's father was present and saw Seung-cheon using his golden spoon. Seung-cheon's action drew a damaging impression from Tae-young's father. This event made Seung-cheon abandon his plan. He threw his golden spoon into the trash. Then, Tae-young had a piece of bad news. Chang-gun, one of Tae-young's friends, had told Tae-young's father that Seung-cheon was the one who did all the actual work to fulfill Tae-young's additional business assignments. Tae-young's father was mad and told Tae-young to distance himself from Seung-cheon. Tae-young then made a false accusation that Seung-cheon had extorted him. He provided the bank transfer receipts as proof of this accusation. Seung-cheon was facing the possibility of being terminated from school. The night following Tae-young's accusation, Seung-cheon and Tae-young met and quarreled by the riverside. Then, Seung-cheon fell into the river. At first, Tae-young wanted to rescue Seung-cheon, but changed his mind. He thought it was the best time to remove Seung-cheon from his life. While drowning, Seung-cheon recalled the golden spoon he had thrown before. Seung-cheon needed only once to use the golden spoon in Tae-young's house to change his destiny. Using his remaining strength, Seung-cheon swam to safety. Then he went to the place he threw the golden spoon and took it back. Then he rushed to go to Tae-young's house. Seung-cheon arrived first, since Tae-young decided to return to the riverside to search for Seung-cheon. Seung-cheon asked Tae-young's father's permission to have a meal in his house. The old gentleman granted him, albeit disgruntled. And finally, Seung-Cheon could complete his mission. Suddenly, Seung-Cheon's body miraculously transformed into Taehyung's, with Seung-Cheon's characters intact. Seung-Cheon acquired all past Taehyung's memories. On the other hand, Taehyung's body transformed into Seung-Cheon's, but suffered memory loss due to the Riverside incident. The body swap event rendered a behavioral change, perceived by their respective families. Seung-Cheon discovered Taehyung's family dysfunction. Taehyung's father realized that his son became proficient in business matters, but rebellious. The new Taehyung protected vulnerable students from the bully like Chong-gun. In Seung-Cheon's family, Seung-Cheon became an obedient son and confident student. In this drama, you can discover that there was a love triangle plot between Seung-Cheon, Taehyung, and Na Jo-hee. Jo-hee, a daughter of a TV broadcasting company, had been terminated from her school in London due to her violent response to her racist classmates. She came back to South Korea without her parents' knowledge. Jo-hee then took a job at a convenience store. In her workplace, she met Seung-Cheon and fell in love with him because of his hardworking nature. On the other hand, Taehyung already had a marriage arrangement with Jo-hee, set by their parents, to prosper their businesses. The last character is Yo-jin. Yo-jin knew Taehyung liked Jo-hee unconditionally and ignored her love. When Seung-Cheon became Taehyung, Yo-jin started to advance aggressively. When Seung-Cheon bought the golden spoon, the old lady said that he had had 3 chances to decide whether he would swap his body permanently or swap it back to the original one. The chances came on the first day, the first week, and the first month. What was Seung-Cheon's decision? Would he swap the body permanently or transform it back? That's all I have to say about it. If you're interested in this Korean drama, you can watch it on various platforms. I hope this video gives you valuable information. See you in my next video.